prospect rankings has been released, and of course, there are some exciting new names to get to know. Carlos, what does being included on this exclusive list mean to these players?
Well, it's a huge honor, first of all. However, there are other things you have to deal with, like the hype and the pressure. So you have to be very, very, very focused on what you're doing and understand that just getting back to work is going to be key to continue the success.
You touched on it. Being a part of this list comes with extra scrutiny, maybe a little extra pressure. How do players navigate that?
It's difficult, I must say. I, from personal experience, could tell you that you have to kind of set that aside. You understand, you embrace it, you enjoy it, you're thankful for it. But at the end of the day, you still have to go in there and grind. Forget about all those distractions. Focus in the game.
Well, congrats to all the players that were on this top 100 prospects list. We can't wait to see how they develop in the near future and hopefully break into the big leagues.
J.P. Ball with an off-the-charts 4-home-run game last time out. 4 taters. What could this guy possibly do for an encore? It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And next for New York, J.P. Ball made history yesterday with a 4-homer game. And to give you some perspective, that's more rare than a perfect game. There's a swing and a drive. Well, that's a foul ball. Ball getting the start in center, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in Spain. And a foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 12th of the season, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
1 out, base is empty. Into left center for a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And he's out. Yeah, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Francis back to work. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 2-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
And Singy, that was as majestic of a home run as we've seen in a while. Definitely worth a deeper dive with StatCast.
Well, when it launches off the bat at 119 miles per hour, you really don't have much time to take it in. And no matter what the launch angle is, man, that's getting out of here in a hurry. Incredible swing, and definitely one of the hardest hit home runs we've ever seen.
Line drive, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Safe at second.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Now a chance for J.P. Ball. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Out to short. They get the force, and that will end the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Two outs, nobody on. And up next for New York, J.P. Ball. Fought off foul. Swanson, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. 2 down, nobody on. And that one wrapped foul. Yankees up by 3. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees, and it remains 5-2. And now the right fielder, Nathan Lucas.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Jimenez scores. And it's now a 2-run game.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Really important at bat coming up now.
So runner at second, 2 down. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Ground ball to the right side. Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees take game 1 of the series on the road. Ball really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. 2 homers on the day. J.P. Ball, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Here's Andres Jimenez. That one hammered center field. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. They'll throw to third. Jimenez around second, on his way to third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And stepping in for the Yankees. Last night's game. That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a pop-up. Springer sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. So two in scoring position with one out. Cabrera now at the plate. That one the other way. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
So 2 down. Paul Goldschmidt, the next to hit. Hit in the air, left field. Santander makes the grab, and that is that. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Now to the bottom of the second. Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees nothing. Base is empty, 1 away. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. Fried with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double. One out, base is empty. Slings to first. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. So 2 away with nobody on. And the batter is George Springer. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Going back. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. He sends it out of here. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
High fly ball out towards left field. Santander racing after it. And a foul ball. The Yankees looking to rally. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And it is gone. He circles the bases. That's his 3rd home run of the series. It's 3-2.
Well, Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension. Your bat like that.
Bethencourt gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And next for New York, J.P. Ball. He's already homered in this game. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
In the air on the infield, and the infield fly rule called. First and second, one out. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. To the right side, Guerrero tossed to second. The double play ends it right here. Ball was a real bright spot despite the loss. Put together 3 hits, one of them a home run.
No question, he was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe. Back here at Rogers Center. And now the center fielder, J.P. Ball. Berrios back to work. Swing at a ground ball, and that's just foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And it's fouled away. Berrios, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Kicks and fires. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. That's his 4th home run of the series, and they inch closer. It's 3-1.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run.
2 out, space is empty. Hit hard, base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind.
Berrios a check to first, and he's back safely. Bellinger working through some struggles lately. Two outs. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get in the scoring.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a liner around into right center for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. And that one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 8-3.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Around second is Bichette. The throw in. And he's out. On attack. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, J.P. Ball. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the fifth.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
And it goes just foul. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And a foul ball. And a base hit knocks in a run. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Traffic on the bases with one already in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Lucas makes the catch. And that is that. Here's the center fielder, J.P. Ball. And there's a foul ball. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 11-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the New York Yankees. Okay, all set to go. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Ball going back on this one. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. One out, base is empty. Hard hit left side. Turner with the throw to first. And 2 away now. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Trey Turner at the plate. Line drive. Ball. Tracks it down for the out.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
That one fouled off.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. His 18th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Bottom of the 7th, and now the center fielder, J.P. Ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 7-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Ball was a big contributor for them in the win. Blasted off for 3 homers in the game. J.P. Ball went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the rookie center fielder, J.P. Ball. He's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in his major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much talent. Just such a rare thing in baseball.
Dives for it, got it, makes the play.
Really nice job of tracking that one down. I noticed some initial hesitation, ball off the bat. Didn't look like he got a great read, but he made up for it by closing on it quickly.
There's a swing and a drive. Ball makes his way towards it. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Hit hard, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
In the dirt. Man at second. He's trying for third. In there for strike 3. Throw. Tag. Out. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
Well, Boog, I never really like trying to steal third base when my teammate's up there with 2 strikes. That hitter's got a battle going on, and they see you take off. Everything gets a little more exciting, a little quicker.
That one ripped. Lays out and makes the play.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. He swings and fouls one off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. A laser to left. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-3.
No, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. He knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
That smash towards center. Marsh makes the play. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the...
2 outs, bases full. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza. The Yanks down to their final strike. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies slug their way to a win in this one. Ball, certainly not the reason they lost this game.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of his huge effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
back in New York. And now here is Kyle Schwarber. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Bottom of the second. Stepping in the long ball threat, J.P. Ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Around first, heading for two. The throw to second is offline. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's Ronaldo Hernandez. Smoked on the ground to second. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better.
A swing and a soft liner. Takes it in for the out.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of it.
This one in the dirt. Out at the plate. He's out trying to. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. That's out to center field. Ball flying after this one. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Suarez back to work. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Kepler sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. Base is empty with two away. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Leaping, and it's gone. All muscle to center field, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the New York Yankees. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins.
And stepping in for the Yankees, J.P. Ball. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. He'll touch them all. His 22nd homer of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Junior Caminero getting ready to hit. That one the other way. Ball flashes the leather on the running catch. Nothing doing for Tampa, and it remains 1-0. Back in the Bronx, bottom four at the plate. J.P. Ball. Pepio back to work. There's a swing and a drive. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add on. It's 2-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch. And I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. In fact, for a second, he brought it back out there, too. He gave it a great effort, but, you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. Judge scores. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
First and second, 2 outs. Here comes Cody Bellinger. On the ground, out to short. Got him on the off-balance throw. That ends the inning. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. On a line out towards center. Reaching down and makes the grab.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Faedo, the tall righty, 225 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 5-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot.
J.P. Ball, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Yandy Diaz now.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Two out, space is empty. In the air, center field. Ball giving chase. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's a big power threat. J.P. Ball. Boz back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 1-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely. And he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
First and second here, no outs. Ball turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things...
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out to get the jog around the bases. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Out of here. And he's gone yard again. His 3rd home run of the game. It's 6-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast, 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
And now the center fielder, J.P. Ball. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 7-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Ball had a great showing in the win. Blasted off for an amazing 4-homer game.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates.
J.P. Ball with an off-the-charts 4-home-run game last time out. 4 taters. What could this guy possibly do for an encore? It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And up next for New York, J.P. Ball. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns. There are lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit. Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Two outs. Hammered on the line, base hit. In from third is the tying run.
He was all over that one. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
First and second, 2 outs. Next is the designated hitter, Cody Bellinger. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one down. No outs, runners at first and second. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they end up with 2 in scoring position after the out at first base. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a foul out of play. The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. It's a bomb. His 8th of the series, and it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 3-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Back at Yankee Stadium, here's the center fielder, J.P. Ball. Now a screamer into the outfield. Corrals it. One down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there.
back in New York. And the batter now, J.P. Ball. Littell back to work. Glove side, but it gets through. Man at first, nobody out. And next for New York, Kobe Mayo. Littell picks over, and he's back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get...
Runner on the go. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
One out, runner at second. Goldie will hit next. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a two-run game. First and second, two down. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Home run number 30 on the year, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 4-3. So the streak stays alive, his fourth straight game with a home run.
Boom, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That one hammered center field. Ball going back. And gone out to the deepest part of the field. He hammers one out to center. Home run number 5 on the season, and this game is tied. It's 4-4.
How in the world did he manage to hit that one out? It wasn't even in the strike zone.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Ball matched a homer in his last game. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. Another homer. His 10th home run of the series. It's 7-4. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So digging in, Jose Caballero. Yankees up by 3. Swing and a ball line to center. Pulls it in on the run. 2 away now.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time, so they get the first out of the inning. Christopher Morel now at the plate. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees finish off a 4-game sweep. Ball really stood out in this win. 2 homers on the day.
Well, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Miami Marlins. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. J.P. Ball riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
First pitch coming your way next. Back here in Miami, and pitching in this game, J.P. Ball. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Swing and a ground ball. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Victor Mesa Jr.
Next is the designated hitter, Victor Mesa Jr. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Tap back up the middle. Over to Goldie. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Xavier.
And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards, the top hitter in the National League entering the day. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Fly ball down the line. Reaching for it and brings it in. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. So a man at first, and now the DH, J.P. Ball. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. And that is out of play. Ball recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. And now the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that one is out of here. A laser to left. And they grab the lead. It's 2-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sent down to the minor leagues. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And we're back. And now the first baseman, Jonah Bride. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. That one out to right. Judge getting an angle on it. He's got it. 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
He gets there with the slide. The throw. And that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there. And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Miami, Graham Pauley. Pauley throws right, bats left. 24 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full. It's the Yankees 2 and the Marlins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for Miami, Roman Anthony.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Ball back to work. There's a swing and a miss.
You know, these Marlins, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And down on strikes, and one out now. And now it's going to be Agustin Ramirez.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs. Man, it's almost unfair that he can just pull that knuckleball out of his pocket and float it up there in addition to his other pitches. It's unlike anything else he throws, and because he doesn't throw it all the time, you just don't get a good look at it throughout and at bat.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. 9 straight retired here to start the game. As we go to the top of the 4th. In now is the Yankees DH, J.P. Ball. And a foul ball. Oh, what a stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here in Lone Depot Park. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now, Otto Lopez. And that's ball 1. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Edwards, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's to third. Mayo handles, throws to first. Marlins set down in order, and the Marlins down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. And that's a little high.
You know, these Marlins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. They're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt. But it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Got him swinging.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Paulie with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. Oh, nice stop on a slide. And they get the out. So 5 perfect innings in the books. It's the Yankees 2 and the Marlins nothing. 2 outs, base is empty.
Designated hitter, Yankee, ball.
Hammered, base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
One ball.
In
two
the
strikes.
dirt. Ball leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the center fielder, Roman Anthony. And that's fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Agustin Ramirez will hit next. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Judge makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Now back, left fielder.
And now for the Marlins, Dane Myers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball still 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
2-2-2.
On the ground. And it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game. Out towards right center field. Mateo on his horse. And that is that. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. It's the Yankees 2 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in Miami, now it's the DH, Victor Mesa Jr.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
1 down, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Chris, 3rd time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count. He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
The pitch. Got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Ball back to work. There's a strike. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's blown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And there are 2 down. Roman Anthony, the next to hit. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That just misses. And a count 2-1.
You got 2 balls.
2 down, nobody
strike.
on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
And that's a little bit high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ripped to short. Throws to first in time. 3rd out. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. It's the Yankees 2 and the Marlins nothing. Base is empty, 1 away. And next is the designated hitter, J.P. Ball. He's already homered here in this one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat. And
back now, and on the mound, the closer, Devin Williams.
Well, he's been a really tough.
Ball was really fantastic in this ball game, both on the mound and at the dish.
No matter where he was on the field, Boog, he was bringing it today. Good hitting and good pitching. This is a game he can really be proud of.
J.P. Ball, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, J.P. Ball. And that one hammered. Going back. And that one is going to go. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 1-0. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings.
And he's got a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Meyer back to work. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that.
That one ripped left field. Gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 2-2. Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. And he's gone yard again. That's his 5th homer of the series. And they add on. It's 4-2. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Here's the center fielder, J.P. Ball, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Now a long throw home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique.
So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonah Bride. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Ball going back. Leaping, and it's gone.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort.
J.P. Ball has been on fire lately, riding a 15-game hitting streak. He's quickly becoming the talk of the league. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Miami Marlins. Top of the second, here's a big power threat. J.P. Ball. Brian Weathers will get back to work. Fouled off left side.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 6th of the series. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0. And the streak is alive. He's homered now. It's 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is? Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous.
And no one can get there. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Here's the throw. He will score. And the Marlins tie it up. It's 1-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Weathers back to work. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. That's his 7th home run of the series, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time.
First and second, 2 down. Swing and a foul out of play. Ball came up with 4 hits in his last game. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
So digging in, Kobe Mayo. At the belt and fires. Lifted in the air, right field. Sanchez gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Man at first. And up next for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. On the line, base hit. Throw into third. And he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. Kobe Mayo stepping in now for the Yankees. Enriquez throws to first. Ball dives back in safely.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And there's one down.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Runner on the go. Throw to second. Out there. And the now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, J.P. Ball. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Fought off foul. Hammers that. One deep left field and forget it. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And he's gone yard again. His 4th home run of the game. And they tack on 3. It's 17-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
So 2 down, J.P. Ball stepping in now for the Yankees. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast, and they add a run. It's 3-0. 8 straight games with a home run.
They'll tie in some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run across. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 3 runs, only 2 hits, an error, and 1 left on base. Now to the bottom of the second. Yankees 6 and the Rangers nothing.
Now back, the 7th Yankees ball.
That one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Kicks and deals. Bouncer to Young. They take the force out, and that is the inning. The Yanks lead 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Jake Berger digs in now.
He's definitely a talented player. He can hit the ball a mile, and they're just hoping for him to have some more consistency so he can establish that next level here in the big leagues.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and there's 2 away.
The third baseman, number 6.
2 outs, base is empty. J.P. Ball getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. As we move towards the home stretch, it seems like he's at a bit of a crossroads. He's been lighting it up at the plate, but the work on the mound has not been as successful. That's got to be frustrating.
Yeah, there's a definite disconnect. He'd be the first to tell you he knows he can pitch better.
Ripped, but it curls foul. That said, he still adds a ton of value to his team with his versatility.
100% true. He's an outstanding contributor. He's shown the talent before.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 7-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Set for the last half of the seventh. Seager stands in now. That one is absolutely belted. Ball going back. And that one is off the wall. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Here's the center fielder, J.P. Ball. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Going, gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-4.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Ball was a big contributor for them in the win. J.P. Ball went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. 1 down, and stepping in for the Yankees, J.P. Ball. As we move towards the home stretch, it seems like he's at a bit of a crossroads. He's been lighting it up at the plate, but the work on the mound has not been as successful. That's got to be frustrating.
Yeah, there's a definite disconnect. He'd be the first to tell you he knows he can pitch better.
And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Here's the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
In the dirt. Blocked. Throw to third. Out. And that. Man at first, 1 away. That one drilled left field. And it one-hops the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells.
And that one lifted in the air center field. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 4.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Out to short. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and it beats him. What a play. No outs, runners at first and second. Ball was driving the offense for them in his last game with 5 RBIs. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 7-0. 9 consecutive games with a home run.
They'll just dialed in at the dish right now. 9 games in a row. That's just unthinkable. Congrats to him.
Base is empty with 2 away. And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And there's a hit.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And now the center fielder, J.P. Ball. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to his 3-run blast back in the 5th.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Boog.
And that one is lifted in the air. Friedel should have this one. Hauls it in, 2 away. 1 out, base is empty. J.P. Ball stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add on. J.P. Ball, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Ball will hit next. As we move towards the home stretch, it seems like he's at a bit of a crossroads. He's been lighting it up at the plate, but the work on the mound has not been as successful. That's got to be frustrating.
Yeah, there's a definite disconnect. He'd be the first to tell you he knows he can pitch better.
And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Yankees. So next to hit for Texas, Kyle Higashioka. The pitch. Swing and a ball line to center. Brings it in. And there's 1 away. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. DeGrom back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch. And
this one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full.
Move to second. Ball dives back in safely. The Yankees could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt. Runner takes off. Ground ball right side. Garcia fires over to first. 2 gone now. To the plate. Save. It's 3-zip. J.P. Ball stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one is back. Tattooed and gone.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So up next, J.P. Ball. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The relay throw, and he's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to be.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the New York Yankees. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, and Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys.
J.P. Ball stepping in now for the Yankees, leading the American League in homers coming into this one, having a monster season. Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. And that's the 3rd out.
Oh, man.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, 2nd inning set to go. And now the DH, Chas McCormick. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. It bangs off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Dives, but it's off his glove. The run scores from 3rd, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. In the dirt, runner goes for second. Throw to second.
Yes, you're
out there. One down. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw into second, and he's got a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but...
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
That one is absolutely belted. Gone. A laser to left. His 48th of the year, and they add a pair. It's 5-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind.
Runner on the move. Up the middle. Throw to first in time. Man at second here with 2 away. Now it's Ronaldo Hernandez. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. 4 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error and 1 left on. J.P. Ball with a remarkable run of late as he carries a 20-game hitting streak into this one. It's the Houston Astros. 1 down, and stepping in for the Yankees, J.P. Ball. He swings and fouls one off. The Yankees would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. 1 down, base is empty. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way. Gone. A solo shot. And they add a run. It's 4-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away. No outs, runner over at third. Crushed, left center field. This one's deep, forget it. Another homer. Home run number 50 on the year. And they add a couple more. It's 6-4. Singy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Garcia back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And he's gone yard again. His 51st home run of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-4. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
one deep left field, and forget it. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. It's 9-5. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
That home run certainly worthy of another look with StatCast, huh, Singy? I mean, that ball screamed out of here.
Absolutely. I mean, we only see a handful of home runs with an exit velo around 116 miles per hour, and the best we usually see in a season is somewhere in the high teens, and every couple of years somebody breaks 120 off the bat, but that's extremely rare.
Ball stands in now and watches strike one. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And he's gone yard again. His 5th home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 15-6. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Booth. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever.
J.P. Ball with 5 hits last time out. Simply amazing. All eyes on this standout prospect today. It's the Houston Astros taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One down. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. One down, base is empty. That one ripped. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. The throw to third. Around second is Pena. He's safe, and that's a triple off the wall.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
So up next, J.P. Ball. As we move towards the home stretch, it seems like he's at a bit of a crossroads. He's been lighting it up at the plate, but the work on the mound has not been as successful. That's got to be frustrating.
Yeah, there's a definite disconnect. He'd be the first to tell you he knows he can pitch better.
Pulls that one foul. That said, he still adds a ton of value to his team with his versatility.
100% true. He's an outstanding contributor. He's shown the talent before, and it's not like he's really hurting them right now.
There's a swing and a drive. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second. It's 2-1. Alvarez whips it in quickly. And the stop sign goes up at third on the potential tying run. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
2 on, 2 outs. Right side, and that chance handled. He takes it on his own. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. Swing and a ball line to center. Can't get there, base hit. Nobody out. Runner at first. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now it's Ronaldo Hernandez.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So bases all loaded up. Peraza digs in now. Line drive to second, pulls him off the bag. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be J.P. Ball. To the left side, but it is well foul.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter.
And a superb diving catch. 1 out, runner at second. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Ball makes the play. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So 2 away with nobody on. And next for New York, J.P. Ball. Swings here and blasts one left field. And out of here. So he goes yard to left. His 54th home run of the season, and they jump out front. It's 9-8.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. 2 on, 1 out. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's 1. And that's 2. 1 hit, 1 left. Through 8 full, the Yankees 9 and the Astros 8. Ball was a big contributor for them in the win. Collected 4 hits, 1 of them left the park.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against. So 2 down. Carlos Correa, the next Twin up to hit. And that one hammered. Going back. Leaping, and it's gone. His 21st of the year, and the Twins get on the board first. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
Out of here. An absolute smash to left. Home run number 55 on the year. It's 3-1. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is, watch it, I'm going to jog around the bases.
Back to the top of the order now. So up next for Minnesota, Willie Castro. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Back there. And it hits the fence. Throw into third. Around second now. Going for 3. The throw to third. And he's out trying for 3.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag. But a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
That one ripped. And that's going to bang against the wall. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner takes off. Now this one gets away from the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. Castro makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, left fielder.
One down, runner at third. Now here's Trent Grisham. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that one is gone. He circles the bases, his 7th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 6-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Nice grab on the run. And there's one down. Runners at first and second with one gone. And first offering is fouled off. Ball came up with 4 hits in his last game. Hard hit to third. One at second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. And now for the Twins, Deshaun Kiersey Jr. In the air out to center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Jeffers around third. 1 run across, and he'll make it into third with a triple.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Another homer. His 56th home run of the season. And they've rallied from 5 back. It's 7-6. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time.
J.P. Ball, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And here comes Carlos Correa. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
This to third. Lewis throws to first, and quickly 1 away in the second. Base is empty with 2 away. And next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they go quietly there to the bottom of inning number 4 now. No score. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Now it's Felty. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. He made him pay for that one. His 57th homer of the season. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Vasquez coming around third. Now a long throw home. The tag out. Here's a big power threat. J.P. Ball. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
Fought off foul. The Yankees looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. And there's a foul ball.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
There's a swing and a drive. And out of here. Another homer. His 5th 58th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 6-1.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage.
Now they get the runner in a rundown, and they tag him out. Ball really excelled in this one and contributed. J.P. Ball, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep. Here's Carlos Correa. That's out to center field. That's a hit. Wade around second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score. The Twins have the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Ryan back to work. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And stepping in for the Yankees, Kobe Mayo. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt. Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner goes again on the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Here's one.
Great effort on that play. Knocks it down. Doesn't get it cleanly, but stays with it. Is able to come up, make a strong throw across the diamond to get the out.
The pitch. On a line out towards center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's two down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Man at first, one away. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so two runners in scoring position and just one out. Kobe Mayo digs in now. This one high in the air to left center. Bader sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. Both runners tagging from second and third. And he gets to third safely, moving up on the flyout, and there are two gone. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Jumps, but it's off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Back in the Bronx, Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Well, that's a great effort with two outs, and he displayed why it's so important to get out of the box quickly. There's no time to waste on these plays, and that hustle down the line to beat the throw really earned him that run.
Takes it in for the out. One out, base is empty. Sneaks through, base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind.
Throw over to first, and he's back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary.
Here goes the runner. Line drive, base hit. Throw comes into third, in there safely. Here is Goldschmidt. Two on, one out.
1-2.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Grounder might be 2. 1 at second. Double play as they get out of another jam. So 2 down. Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. Line drive. Ball makes a nice grab at a full sprint. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Twins 5 and the Yankees 2. J.P. Ball getting ready to hit. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Bader makes the catch, and that'll do it. Ball kept the hitting streak alive. Put together a 3-hit. J.P. Ball with an incredible. So 2 down, and next for New York, J.P. Ball. That one ripped. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. Relay throw to second, and he's out. We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and now Nolan Arenado. Out there to center. Reaching down and makes the grab. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
2 out, space is empty. Ripped on a line. Donovan makes the play, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Yankees, but they lead it 3-0. Brendan Donovan getting ready to hit. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Herrera coming home. He'll score easily. In there safely.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Man at first, 1 away. Fought off foul. Yankees up by 3. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. His 59th home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-1.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Base is empty, 1 away. J.P. Ball, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. Home run number 60 on the year, and they add to their lead. It's 8-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
And up next for New York, J.P. Ball. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. He's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Into the bullpen and gone.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now.
J.P. Ball went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the New York Yankees taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Stepping in, the long ball threat, J.P. Ball. Ripped to third and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Stretches out and hauls it in. One out, base is empty. Fouled off left side. Ball in his rookie season, just 21 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 62nd home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate, and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Another homer. His 63rd home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't.
That one drilled left field, and that's going to bang against the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Fernandez checks the runner, and he dives back in safely.
This hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Now it's Ronaldo Hernandez. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit.
J.P. Ball with a blend of raw talent and